Hey everybody, Matt with Occidental Nomad here. I'm at the cabin today. My dad and I had planned to come down here this weekend. Both of us being here got pushed till next weekend, but I decided to make a quick run over here myself to just get some stuff prepped. Um, the plan this summer is to try and get everything inside set up so I can get everything moved from the storage unit. I'm tired of paying the $80 a month in there. It'd be nice to have it all in the cabin. So we're out here today. Where's Buddy at? Buddy Bear, what you doing? He's happy to be out of the trailer for a few. So I already did some organizing in here, so I'll show you what we're gonna do. Now my original plan, I have a ton of those like black and yellow totes. You guys have probably seen them. Every store on earth carries them. I don't have one in here right now. But all right, so we're in the cabin. It's 10 by 20. You guys have seen it on previous videos. I just cleared off this entire wall here. What I was going to do is build out of 2x4s. You can get the plans. I just looked the dimensions up online. I was going to build a rack out of 2x4s where the totes would just slide in and out on rails. Real simple system. And that was my plan up until a couple weeks ago. But I was at Bi-Mart and they had a huge sale on some nice heavy-duty wire and sheet metal shelving racks. They're like half price. So I did the math. They're still a little bit more expensive, but in the long run, they're going to be lighter, smaller dimensions, and not as bulky. So they're going to go, I've got 3 of them. They're 4 foot wide by like 30 inches deep, like 5 shelves. So the 3 of them are going to go on this wall for storage. So that's the plan. I just got here this afternoon and got this cleared off. I'm going to let you guys sit until morning. For you, it'll just be a few seconds, but we're going to go to tomorrow morning and get started on putting those together. See you in a few. Good morning, everybody. It's shelf building day. So I forgot to record this a little bit ago. I was so anxious to get started. I already started building the shelf. So this is kind of what we're doing in here. On this 20-foot wall in the cabin, I'm going to put 3 of these 4-foot wide shelves. I could have put 4 of them and still had room for the door to open. But I got some other plans. I think what I'm going to do is do a shelf there. Then I'm going to leave a 4-foot gap. And then another shelf and another shelf. And then what the plan is, on the shelves, wherever I've got a shelf about, I haven't figured out the spacing yet for these totes, but I'm going to get a shelf about, say, desk height, 30 to 34 inches off the ground. And I'm going to get some 2x4s and plywood and kind of put some hooks on the end of it and make kind of a platform that'll stretch between 2 of the shelves and make kind of a desk that goes against the wall but between 2 of the shelves. Use it as like a computer desk or something like that. Thought it'd be a neat use of the area. The shelves I'm using are these muscle rack 5 shelf, 48 wide by 24 deep, 5 shelves tall. I've got to space the shelves so I can get, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have 1, 2 totes, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to have, on the top I could fit 3, so 9. Unfortunately, on the shelves, they're not quite wide enough to fit 3 of these big totes I have. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the additional 5th shelf is going to be, it's going to be fairly short. And I'll just use it for storing small stuff. The thing's, it's 72 high, so it's not quite tall enough to get another of these tall totes in there. But that'll allow me to store 9 totes per shelf, 3 shelves, that's 27 totes. I have about 40 or so of these totes with most of my stuff stored in them. But the other totes will, like a few will go under the bed, a few can go underneath these folding tables. These tables are pretty much going to stay right where they are in this front corner of the cabin. So this wall plus that should give me enough room. So, all right, I'm going to get to building the rest of these. They go together pretty easy. You just put the cross members at the floor or the lowest level you want to start. And they're just this standard racking system where they got like rivets that drop into the holes. And then for these, the full 72 height, they're actually split in half. It's 2 sections, and you got to use these little connector pieces. You got to hammer them on there. So they do that just so they can fit in the boxes they ship them in easier. So, all right, I'm going to get these done and along the wall, and we'll bring you back. All right, the shelves are assembled. You know, this type of shelving, like every manufacturer is a little bit different. So the first one kind of goes together slow, but once you figure out your spacing for the shelves, it goes way faster for the second and third and on from there. So, sorry, it's a little tight in here, but I've got 3 shelves, 1, 2, 3 in the back corner. And like I said, there's a gap right here. I could have put another shelf there, but I'm going to do something different. I just threw a board down here. So this, what is it? Not the bottom, the third shelf up. The shelf level is at like 33, 34 inches. So like I said, you'll get totes on the bottom shelf, totes on the second shelf. This is just, actually, I'm sorry, totes on the bottom shelf. Skip the second shelf because it's kind of skinny. Totes on the third shelf, fourth shelf, top shelf. Here, where this third shelf sits, is at like 34 inches. So I threw this board on there to just kind of show what I'm going to do. Obviously, this is too long. But I'm going to get some 2x4s, cut them off to about the 4-foot length that's between these shelves. And then just get some little 90-degree metal brackets. Screw them onto the bottom of the board so it'll kind of like hook over this and just rest there. And then I'll take a piece of scrap plywood and screw it to the top of the boards to give myself almost like a desk level there. And then probably not there, but I'll probably do one more across the top so I get an additional shelf space up there too. That'll give me a nice kind of big gap shelf desk space there in the middle. I think that'll be good. As far as the way the layout's going to work in here, that back corner is going to be the bed. I think I've got it going, the bed, twin bed running in this corner here. There's going to be some more furniture there. Furniture and stuff along this wall. I got my 2 folding tables up here for like kitchen space and, you know, just more table space to work on. Eventually the small wood stove I bought's going to go right in the middle of the floor there with a smokestack coming up lashed to one of the roof. I'll have to cut a hole in the metal roofing, get some weather seal flashing, and run the chimney right there through the roof. So, yeah, this is where we're at right now. Got these. Dad and I will be back here next week. This is just a quick trip for me. I'm going to take the larger flatbed trailer, and we're really going to load that thing up with a bunch more of those totes and basically fill this rack. So, like I said, the plan this summer is to empty out my storage unit and get most of it over here. So, yeah, here we are. It's cloudy today, but it's not too bad out. At least it's not raining. Where'd the dog go? Buddy Bear? He's off playing somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, he's gone, or he's under the house. So, oh, there he is. Hey, Bud. You having fun? He loves to be able to just run around off his rope. So, all All right, I think we're pretty much done for this short little trip. I got a few little things to unload from the van, put them in here, and I'll be done. I'll get this posted, and then you guys will see more, maybe not next week, but within the next couple weeks, I'll post what we're going to do next weekend. See you then.